Hi. It has been a crazy, crazy couple of weeks. It turns out with the oxygen company that they no longer will make deliveries to our house because of recent events, and I asked them what they were. They wouldn't tell us. So we had to go to the office. And every time we go in the office, we get yelled at. So I have to record what's going on, and they yell at us for recording. It's like, so yeah. So I have a couple of cameras that are really small, not noticeable, that kind of thing. And I thought, well, I'll use those ones so that way, hopefully we won't get yelled at as much. Only problem is the cameras don't work. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. It's one of those I'm trying to. The biggest reason why I want to record what's going on is not so much as I'm trying to get evidence, which that's going to happen anyway. People are more likely to behave themselves if they know the camera is on. This group of people, however, have not figured that out. They yell more, they act up more when the camera's on, kind of like the Shaytar thing, but not nice. Shaytars are fun. They're a lot of fun. But anyway, I'm trying to figure out what to do. And but last week we had our Moses group at church, which was great. And I guess they're planning to have another one. My son's birthday's coming up. I got a daughter. I got a son and a daughter. Son and a daughter. 2 years apart. Birthday on the same day. It's kind of like having birthdays for twins. So I'm trying to figure out what to do for the two of them. And Michael's like, say happy birthday on the way by. He doesn't really want anything. And the daughter, I haven't heard from her for a while, so I don't know what's going on with her. Um, see, what else do I want to do? I am trying hard to get a lot of work caught up. The biggest problem is I'm spending so much time documenting and recording everything with the oxygen company. We have uh, contacted the doctor. We got a hold of the doctor, and they're in the process of trying to get the insurance company to let us switch companies, because it's not like, we just want to go to another company. Can't do that. No, we got to go through hoops. And so right now we're waiting. We got the doctor's permission, or got the doctor putting in a request to have some tests done so that the insurance company will accept the new company, and the new oxygen company. And in the meantime, we have to prove what the problem is with the company we have, which is not going to be hard because they keep pulling stuff in front of a camera. They're just not too smart. So anyway, that's what's going on. Can't really think of anything else. I did have my doctor's appointment for my weight loss, and I didn't gain, didn't lose. That was okay. I got my Fitbit scale to work, and so I weigh myself first thing in the morning, and then I weigh myself last thing at night. So I kind of have a running what's going on thing. And so I got that going on, and that's pretty much it. I know, I'm so boring. I can't even think right now. I'm feeling, I've been hearing about shootings and all kinds of stuff, and I'm so tired of talking about shootings. And it's frustrating. It's like, why do people have to be so ugly to each other? Anyway, yeah, so now we have to go to the office at the oxygen place, which in a way is a blessing, even though it's a pain in the rump. It's a long drive from here. Basically, to go out there, get the stuff, drive back, it's about a 2-hour process. And do it on my husband's day off, which is Monday. So, you know, it's kind of a pain. But the upside is we don't have to waste our whole Friday sitting around for nobody to show up or sitting around for nobody to call. We don't have to put up with, well, most basically all the drivers we love except for one. His name is Ben. Ben's a pain in the butt. Ben comes in and decides he's going to go through my house and take everything we have in a line of tanks, filled or not filled, and which is a problem because we need the ones that are filled. And then he doesn't want to give us all the tanks that we need in replacement of the ones he took. And he thinks it's necessary to bully me whenever he thinks the men folk aren't around. And he's just a pain in the butt to deal with. You know, it's just argumentative and everything, and I just don't want him in my house. I've been doing my best to keep him out of the house. So, and he's very argumentative, so I just don't like having to deal with him. And he's the reason why we had all this problem in the first place. So, having to go in on Mondays with my husband is better than having to put up with Ben and all his nonsense and having to sit around for nobody to show up, having to call and call and call begging for tanks. It's better than having to be up all night for nothing to show up. You know, it's that's all better. You know, we can just go in, take care of it, and leave. At least that was the hope. So far, we've gone in, they yell at us, and eventually they'll exchange the tanks and we leave. So that's why we have the cameras, because they yell at us. You know, somebody asks me what the problem is, all I have to do is turn on the camera. So, and I send it to corporate, and they, you know, you would think they learn something from it. Not a chance. Evidently, this is the worst company that ever existed. So, anyway, we'll see what happens. Pray for us. Pray for my husband that we get through this. That's about all I can say about that. I hope your life is going good. We'll see y'all later. Good night.